Hi everyone, my name is Oksana and you're on my channel Blythe Me More. In my previous video I was talking about the beads, charms and strings that you will need for making your pull strings, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I make the pull strings and what kind of principles guide me to make it right. Also, I would like to highlight in the process 3 possible mistakes which may happen while assembling the pull strings, and also show you the negative consequences of those mistakes. So just stay with me. Well, definitely you'll need to have your beads ready, you'll need to have your strings. I cut around 31 centimeters each, and you'll need scissors, you'll need lighter, you'll need glue, and you may need a toothpick if you need to allocate this glue into some particular places. So before we begin, I also want to say that most of the Blythe makers, they keep it as the last stage of the Blythe custom. So once the doll is all done, so they tie the string to the eye mechanism, and then they take the back side of the head. I'm just like showing it the very basic way. And after it's all done, so then they start putting on the bit they want. So it means that they make it from up to down, and then they tie a knot. But in my case, I'm kind of impatient one. I still don't have that doll, but I have one idea of making it. So in my case, it will be other way around. So it will be from down to up. At first, I will put all the beads I want, and then it goes through the hole, and then I connect it to the eye mechanism. So you see, no harm done. You choose which way you make it. Let's see. I already have here the combination I like. I use small towel that I fold several times. Yeah, be careful, because if it's pretty long, you can pull it by mistake, and then all these beads will be on the floor. It happened to me a few times, so now I started being serious about this small towel. Yeah, but I mean, if you're careful enough, maybe you can do it in different way, but in such way they will not run away. I decided I will be using the pink colored rope for this combination, and as the hole here is not that big, so I will need to use a lighter to make it sharper, and then it will be easier, no struggle, to make it pass through. I tie a knot. I also need to leave enough of the string, because I'm planning to make one more knot in the same eyelet. Yes, I pull it this way, and I will have one more final knot just this way. Just like it's extra precaution, because we don't want the user, let's say, of the pull string will be changing the eye mechanism, pull it, and if it's not really tight and firm, then a disaster may happen. We don't want it. So we have it done. Now I'm taking glue. You can use any glue which has the narrow nozzle. So I need to be very careful to not glue my fingers. Okay, so I'll put glue on the knot from all sides, and also a little for the lengths that will be used for this upper one. And then I just want to twist them fast, and I can even try to squeeze it here so it's all reliable. If you feel like it's not enough, you can also add. Yeah, I don't want any unpleasant surprises, so I'll just add a little bit more. I can use a toothpick as I told you, but I feel I don't need it right now. Yeah, and you can stick it all, or you can cut it, the extra, and yeah, I feel I want to glue a little bit more from this top. So that's why you understand that the best for the first bead to be pretty big, that you will be able to put it through all of this and hide that those notes. Yeah, it doesn't go like to the maximum, but still it hides the top. Okay, this is the way it looks. And here we just continue. You will need to use a lighter from this side in case if your beads are with small holes like mine's. I mentioned earlier that I love combining the sizes big and small, and I love keeping some transparent or half transparent beads that they will show you also the that you're matching the color of the string itself. I think it's very cute. So it goes effortless, and these beads, the bigger ones are 0.8 millimeters and the smaller are 0.6, and I think this one even it was written 4 by 6. Let's see, I chose it's beautiful lotus because the doll I keep in mind that I want to make, she will be, you know, this how to say, peace and harmony. Maybe it can be a nice gift to somebody who practices yoga. Just ideas, you know. And I also wanted to mention the mistakes. I don't want to say that if you put, let's say, too many beads or not enough beads, it will be a mistake, or if your pull string will be too short or too long, it's a mistake. I don't consider that because it's up to you. It's up to the maybe the person who wants the doll, or up to the style you make it. But I'll show you what happened to me, because I used to close my string with a small bead like this, and then what happened is that I was changing the eyes, and happened to be that my string was also pretty short, and this size bead, you know, now of course I'm forcing it, but if I, let's say, switching the eye mechanism, you know, it can even pass through and stuck here. which we don't want to happen. So there are two ways how you can prevent this from happening. Yeah, now I'm like, forcing, but that time I was switching the eyes. It was just jumping there by itself, of course, because I was pulling from this side. So what you can do, you can just close it with bigger bead, so nothing will happen. Or if you want to keep it this way, then you can just tie a knot. I also started making all of this so the beads are not running up and down, especially with the dolls that have long hair, as it may be uncomfortable. So in this way you also prevent from the last bead, if it's small one, to pass through the hole here at the back panel of the doll. So it was about the one mistake, and as I promised, I'm going to highlight two more. Okay, so we have two strings. Maybe I will even remove it so the all attention will be on what I'm showing you. You know that we have two strings. Well, this one with the bear, in my case it's switching the eyes, and with the ball it's opening them. Okay, so here everything is fine, and you know that you can even like keep your doll with half opened eyelids in such sleepy mood if you want. But what happens if this string, which is opening the eye, not the one which is clicking, okay, if it's too heavy, it happened to me, this string was heavier than this one, so then my doll was always, like with such staring gaze, because this was heavy and pulling the eyes to be open to the maximum. So you see, keep it light, or at least not heavier than this pull string. And the third one, as you can see, I keep two charms. One is made of glass, one is metal, but they are not on the same level. So I keep it in such a way that they don't bounce. And even if I now close the eyes, so you see it goes up. Because especially, if you choose both of your charms, let's say, to be glass ones, yeah, you understand that they can crack by hitting each other. Or maybe you're choosing some heavy metal charm. I don't have such heavy ones. I use small charms, and yeah, they can also hit each other or scratch the surface of the glass. So just keep in mind these three principles, right? Don't make the string that opens the eyes too heavy. Okay, don't put both charms on the same level. And the third one, don't make your last bead to be so small, as it may pass through the back panel. Right. So I hope it was somehow useful, and you enjoyed watching me explaining you what are those principles of making the pull strings. I have many ideas for my next videos. I'm going to show you how to connect the strings themselves. So please hit the like button and follow my channel so you'll not miss more videos about Blythe and everything Blythe related. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye bye.